They pick it up, and they go deep down the field, and the pass is caught. No, it's McMillan has the football. How about that? Jaquan McMillan ends up in a wrestling match with the football. It just looked like Cooks might be able to make the play like he did a week ago.
They blocked it up perfectly. McMillan does a good job not getting. But we're going to need you on this one, Gene.
Yeah, this is really close. I'm not sure that Cooks has possession coming to the ground there to say that it would be simultaneous. It feels to me like Cooks doesn't have firm possession of the football when they're down by contact there.
Wow, that is close. I mean, reaches up, has it for a moment, and then as they roll over, it ends up in the arms of McMillan.
We'll never see this.
Yeah, you would go interception here because the ball doesn't hit the ground, and if he doesn't have firm possession, but the defensive back does, whenever he rolls,
whoever gets possession
the D-back
first,
is down by contact.
Right? Whoever gets possession first. It's weird. He's down, but he's not down.
He's got to have possession when he's down there, though.
That's crazy. That is a unique one, but I think they got to.
Yeah, I'm surprised they were on the ball so quickly. Over here explaining to Sean McDermott.
It's rare to be down on the ground, laying on him, and then say, "Give me the ball."
First charge timeout. Buffalo, a 30-second.
He wants to give him more time to look at it, and he wants an explanation on this.
Firm possession of the football when both players hit the ground. Quite honestly, I think by the time they both get down there and you're defining firm possession, I think it's on McMillan. I mean, he's got it up top, but I thought he lost it as he was falling.
Yeah, and that was slow-mo. Here's real speed.
Goes to the ground, rolls over, and it ends up in the arms of McMillan.
Well, then why couldn't he? Okay, his feet are on him there. That's why he couldn't get up and run. But that's going to stand.
In their last game, Week 18, which they had to win to get the 1 seed, McMillan scored the game's only touchdown on a pick 6.
You're right. I mean, has there been a bigger play in quite some time in Denver than that one?
That was huge. Mims got some blockers out there. But the Bills hold them to about 3.
These defenses have just turned it up a notch. I mean, this has been all out for 5 quarters, and it just continues.
There's a target line with Lutz. Career long is 60. That would be to the 42-yard line for a 60-yard attempt, just to give you an idea.
I just think you got to be aggressive at one point and try and go win the game, because the defenses are not going to give up something easy anymore.
Nick's back to throw from the pocket, brings it over to Harvey. Nice move to get past Shaq Thompson and keeps his balance going as he approaches midfield. Big time play by the rookie second rounder that goes for 24 yards. Had he been tackled initially, they would have had a 3rd down coming up, but he went right past Thompson, overran it.
This is just an outstanding job. This is why, I mean, that cut was so dynamic. It just changed the leverage and angles for the entire Bills defense, and now you know the nerves right there when you're sitting there and you have no control over it. You're depending on everyone else. Bo Nix, big-time protection call on that last one, Jim. He changed the protection, figured out who was coming. That's why that was able to be there.
Mims is in the backfield. Pass is down the field, and it is knocked away by Benford. No flag. And this crowd wants one. There's Benford plays to the crowd. It was intended for Humphrey.
They took their shot. Gene?
I think that's really good football, fellas.
Yep.
Both guys hand fighting. Forearms go up for the football. No call. You got to play right now. This is a good no call.
Benford, who's no one throws the ball outside the numbers more than Bo Nix. Today, not near as much, but the time or two that he has been successful. until then.
Second charge timeout, Buffalo. A 30-second timeout.
That's as much to think about your call as to give your guys a break. A lot of plays today.
78 plays run by the Bills offense, 66 by the Broncos.
And you're on a short week, Buffalo, you're right.
In overtime, Denver has had 7 plays, and they've thrown it every time.
You can see when everything's on the line that you're going to go ahead and stick with who you trust the most. Obviously, they have that belief in Bo Nix, and look at that. They've done it all year.
Yeah, 11 times, 1-score wins. Last year, they had only one 1-score margin victory.
7 come from behind victories, most in Bronco history for a quarterback. Bo Nix got a shot at the 8th, and it would be huge.
It's a 2nd and 10 from the 47. Again, lofts it down the field over the shoulder, and there's the flag on Taron Johnson trying to defend Sutton, and that will set up the Broncos in field goal range.
Sutton was going to play a major role in this because they're going to have to play man-to-man coverage, and he's the guy who's got the size on Johnson there. Great job putting him in the slot to get the size matchup, but it was his release.
There's also 2 flags in the backfield, by the way, Tony.
Oh.
Yeah, in the offensive backfield.
So if you got a hold, and you got the PI.
There are 2 fouls by the defense on the play. Personal foul number 97 for roughing the passer. That penalty's declined. Pass interference, defense. That ball will be placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic first down.
Wow. That throw, I said you got to take a shot downfield if you're going to go win the game. They come 2 times, and that right there could end up ending Buffalo's season.
Those last 2 plays were almost identical. One to Humphrey, this one to Sutton. So the contact occurred at the 36. A 17-yard penalty. And this time rolling left and going to try to keep it. And he's dropped back to the 38 by Bishop, Tony.
There was a lot there. I thought they were going to be further down the field than that. But I can tell you right now, you're in field goal range, and so they're going to play it close to the vest and make sure that Bo Nix doesn't put a ball in harm's way, something that could be negative. And that was, you'd think, would be a good play call, but they ran it a little bit earlier. Buffalo was all over. I still want to get closer, wouldn't you, Jim?
Yeah, oh yeah, from here it'd be 56 yards for Lutz.
It's like you can't just say hand it off right up the middle and let's go kick the field goal in 2 downs.
2nd and 12. Oh, they're going to take a shot. And he's got a man wide open, and it's incomplete. White is flagged, and the Broncos are right at the doorstep of the AFC Championship game.
Play to win the game. You said you got to take shots.
Number 27, defense, automatic, first down.
Give Denver a ton of credit. 3 shots on this drive, well down the field, and let's see if it's the correct call.
A 30-yard penalty on Tre'Davious White. And Josh Allen is gutted. He knows the odds now.
Everyone left it out there, and it just comes down to a play or 2, and not many flags down the field like that today, and you get too late.
You just move it right to the middle between the hashes, and you bring out a guy that Sean Payton had down in New Orleans. He wanted him here. He's had 3 game-winning kicks this year. Will Lutz against the Giants, at Houston, against Kansas City in one of their matchups. Oh, we got a flag out. As Tre'Davious White cannot still get over that pass interference call.
Dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 27 of the defense. 15-yard penalty will be measured half the distance to the goal. Automatic first down.
Gene, I got to ask you, was that the right call on the White?
I felt like it was, Jim. I felt like he chopped down on that left arm when he wasn't playing the football. So you had a chop on that arm. I felt like it was a good call.
No, McDermott has one timeout. He can try to ice him if he wants. It's just a 24-yard kick. And I think they're going to let it go. Here we go. This is it.
Timeout.
Yeah, there it comes.
Yeah, you would always take it there. What a game, back and forth. Both teams deserving of the win, but Denver with the 1 seed looks not done yet.
Yep.
Like they're going to come out, and a lot of it was because their aggressiveness on the final drive and put the trust in Bo Nix. Started off with, they passed it the entire way.
And again,
ran it with him with his legs. It was in his hands the whole time.
If they win, if this kick is converted, they will host next Sunday. They will be the host team and be one step away from Super Bowl 60. $53 yards in penalties on the Bills defense on this drive, setting up the kick to close it. Lutz, who's always been clutch, has a chance to take his team to the championship game. Here it is on the way, and the Denver Broncos have won it in overtime. First, there was the play that at first looked like Buffalo was set up to win it. Then there was this pass interference call. The second one on this drive. Second go. McMillan. Then there was this pass interference call. The second one on this drive. Second DPI, that is. And then Lutz delivers the winner. And the Broncos have their first postseason win since Super Bowl 50 in what was Peyton Manning's last game. And Bo goes to the AFC Championship.
And it's well deserved. Sean Payton had the pulse on each play, knowing when to call what at the exact moment.
Let's go down to Tracy.
Well, thanks a lot, and Bo, congratulations, an absolute classic. You just looked at me and you said, but that was so stressful. Take me through the emotions of that one, and then that final drive, taking those shots downfield.
Well, we played a really good football team. They played really well tonight. They gave us their best shot on a short week after a tough game last week. So hats off to them, and I'm just proud of our guys. I'm just proud of this organization. I'm proud of the way we compete, we fight. It wasn't always pretty. We had a good lead, and they came back, and it wasn't looking good. But you know, the fourth quarter and piece, and you know, it wasn't always pretty. We had a good lead, and they came back, and it wasn't looking good. But you know, the fourth quarter and overtime, we just found a way to win.
Well, what a difference a year makes. You beat the Bills, and you are on your way to the AFC Championship, holding it here in Denver at Mile High. What is it about this crowd and having the opportunity to maybe go to a Super Bowl with a win next week?
Well, it's awesome. It's great to have home field advantage for a situation like this, and you know, they're going to be a good team, whoever we play. So you know, it's exciting. It's just this is why you play the game. This is why you compete. You get to play off football, and good things happen.
Go rest up and good luck. Enjoy this one. We'll see you next week.
Thank you very much. Go Broncos.
Bo Nix, we said it at the top. He's a winner. He finds ways to win these games. They did it all year with these comebacks, these one-margin wins. They've won now 11 consecutive one-score games. The next game is coming up on Fox, 49ers and Seahawks. So get ready for that one. More thrilling action, I'm sure, coming up. And Fox will have the coverage. Josh Allen, gutted again, as well as the Bills Mafia. The next time we see Josh Allen in an NFL game, he will be 30 years old, a dad, and will be playing at a brand new stadium. But it's heartbreak again as the Broncos pull it off in overtime. And coming up next, the State Farm post-game show for Tony, Tracy, and Gene. Jim Nance saying so long from Denver. James Brown is coming up after this.
Okay, Richardson, give me the